Happy Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's the workflow for me. Oh, that is nice. I'm gonna go over there and take some pictures at night. I'll be seeing all types of stuff on the side of the road. Yes, yes, yes. Hey. Hey, V-Rose. How are you, my friend? What you got going on, girl? I hope you had a good weekend so far. Mine has been like Rihanna. Work, 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 work. I ain't have no weekend this weekend. I ain't gonna have no weekend probably until Monday. This is my last day of work though. Thank God. I ain't doing that no more. Picking up no 50 hours. I was on the clock for 56, but I dropped for one. Girl, I do declare next week, I don't think I'm working until 5:30 any day. I think I'm gonna do all 7 to 2:30 because sister is tired. You hear me? I'm tired. I done been in Amazon way too much for my liking. I don't want to see Amazon after this. But watch, when I'm off work, I'm going to see all types of Amazon trucks because of all the deliveries getting out before Christmas. I don't want to see the smile. Did you know that arrow was a smile? I had no idea. Did you know that? Do y'all have the grocery store called Lidl's out there? If you do, that's owned by Amazon. And it's something else that I didn't know was owned by Amazon. I'm like, wow. Things you learn when you work at Amazon. Yep. Like I said, I had a pretty good day. It's cold out here. It's 39 degrees on this winter day. Good thing is I'm only there until 2:30 this morning, so I can see the finish line. I can see the finish line. Yes, man. I'm telling you. But you know what? It's me though. You know, I have a coworker. It's like a lot of people that came here. They're from Haiti, and you know, when you work with people, you kind of learn fun facts or whatever. But I learned that he was a worship singer in Haiti, and he was showing me his TikTok and stuff and telling me where the places him and his wife live and all that stuff. So last night they were talking and he was dancing. So I was like, what you listening to? And he was like, Haitian music. And then he was telling me like, you know, this is how we might dance to this. And he was saying it's a cross between reggae and something else. And then he like, I learned how to do y'all's dance. And he started jumping up and down. I was like, that is not my dance, but I know the dance you're talking about. But then he says, like, you look like you're from Haitian. I was like, are you saying that because of this or the bottom down? And then it's like his brother-in-law don't really speak English like that. And then he was like, your skin color. He was like, and then Haitian women there. And he doing like that. And the other man was like, I was like, oh my God. I said, so y'all trying to say that I have rum. Okay, whatever. But he asked me if I did salsa. I thought about you. And you know, I was thinking like, man, that is I'm glad I was telling this little story. How he's talking about I'm patient and, you know, talking about their dance and things like that. And the other day he's telling me about Haitian beer. He said it's good. He only seen it in Florida, but I could probably order it. I'm like, I don't drink beer. But he was saying, he asked me if I salsa dance, and I was like, no, but I will, you know. I used to like go to places and they would have like salsa night, and they would have like a set period of time where they actually were teaching it. And I never got in on the class because I was too busy having happy hour. But I want to do that, you know what I mean? I was like, I haven't explored here yet, you know. And just now when I was getting ready, I was just thinking life is for living. And it was like I was reminded, you know what I mean? I can work all I want to. I can be wife, mother, sister, friend. I can be all those things, but I still have to remember that life is for living. Life isn't for just clocking in a clock, making money, being robotic in a sense. And just telling you that story, that even confirmed what I was wanting to talk about. Be reminded, life is for living. It's not one of those things where it's hustle, 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 all work, no play, ball till I fall, I sleep when I'm dead. Like, I tell my friend all the time, I cannot stand that statement, I sleep when I'm dead, as a way of saying you getting the paper or you hustling or whatever the case may be. Because to me, sleep, dead is dead, man. You ain't gonna be asleep. You're gonna be unalive, unable to do anything you would like to do that you should have did while you was working day and night. You know what I mean? You out of here. Ain't no shoot. I ain't never got caught up in that one. I sleep when I die. That's a messed up statement to make. So if you making that statement, stop it. Because when you're done, you are done. Ain't gonna be no sleeping. Ain't gonna be no sleeping, partying, living, enjoying your grandkids, kids, none of that. No weddings, no birthdays, none of that. You sleep at night. Guess what makes living worthwhile is when you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, If you're doing all this working, and never living as we should be. I don't know why. I don't know if I always want. If you're not living as you should be and you're just working, you don't even get to enjoy why you work. You know what I'm saying? You work so that you can take care of your household, your family, your necessities. And yes, for some of the things that you want, definitely all your needs, but some of the things that you want, for vacations and things like that. But if we never take time for those things, when are we living? We're not living. And then too, it's like, okay, like I'm gonna use myself for example, because I am literally catapulting off the fact that I was on this schedule for 56 hours. And if it wasn't for me being real tired in the beginning of the week, I would have had that other 6 hours, but I chose to take it off my schedule. But here and still, I did, it's going to be 50 plus hours when I clock out this morning. And yeah, I have my reasons for it, but I also recognize that ain't that much work in the world, and I couldn't do this every single week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I switched to this. I switched to this schedule to be able to choose my own schedule, so that I didn't have to. I had a reason for it. So, yes, I have a reason for it, but this is not something that I think to do all the time, because I'm not trying to hurt myself, I'm not trying to be out here. Now, I do understand people that do gotta work, but even if you have to work 50 hours a week, you have to make time to live. You ever see the woman that works and after a while she's just in a routine? Go to work, get up, go to sleep. That's the woman I'm not trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already work, sleep, work, watch a little bit of TV, work. Yeah. And then when it's time to live, guess what? I'm tired. You ever see the woman that maybe she's married and she has a couple of kids and she works her tail off, and after a while she starts to give up on herself. She stops doing her hair or getting her hair done. She stopped coming to me and letting me love her hair because she don't have time, because all she can do is work, take care of the kids, maybe feed the husband. The whole time, her hair ain't done no more, her nails ain't done no more. She wearing those jogging pants and those t-shirts every day. Ain't put on no kind of lipstick, ain't did nothing to or for herself, because she's just in this repetition of work, mother, wife, work, mother, wife, sleep a little bit, but she's always in this repetition. And then boom, husband started acting funny. He may have even told her, you know, baby, why don't you go get your hair done? I ain't got time to get my hair done. I got to go XYZ. I got to, you know, these bills ain't gonna pay themselves. So I got you. You know how hard it is for some women to accept that, especially, you know, from a man. I'm not talking about one of these men that's saying that they ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying you have a healthy family dynamic and you're overworking, you're not taking care of yourself, and maybe your husband is giving you hints without insulting you, saying, look, you look a hot mess, woman, you know, they want to get your hair done. Those are subtle ways of letting you know, is you letting yourself go, you know. I pray that my dude, I don't know, he don't really care, but I hope that if he see me not looking the way I look, don't just throw hints at me, tell me, hey, you tore up on the floor of me, take off, go get your hair done, you know, something. Get in the mirror, do your hair. But after a while, you done worked yourself into this thing where now you're neglecting everybody while you think you're taking care of everybody. You're neglecting yourself. You neglecting your husband because you're too tired for yeah. And then you're too tired to look like to him. And the mommy duty is just out of, I have to do this. You forgot to live, you know what I'm saying? In forgetting to live, now your husband might be out here looking else. Which is, I'm not saying that should ever happen, but have you ever seen that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, you know, you see movies like that all the time. Do we not think that art imitates real life? Everything comes from, an idea comes from something in real life at all times. You know, or the man, you forget to take your woman out to dinner because hey, I got to keep a roof over our head. You and these kids want to live nice, right? And you get in the habit of maybe just throwing that woman money to go and get her hair done and take the kids shopping or do whatever. As long as they ain't in your face and you working 72 hours, 72 hours, 50 hours. You know what I mean. Yeah, 72 hours a week. 752 hours a week, it would seem like. But, you know, don't take for granted that, you know, my wife know I'm working, and as long as I pay the bills, we good. Because guess what? She wants you to notice when she got her hair done after you paid for it. She wants you to notice that she has on a new dress. She wants you to notice that the kids are gone to grandma's house because she playing some us time, but you dead tired. Ladies and gentlemen, life is for living. You know what I mean? We can't get so caught up in the hustle of things. Yes, we gotta do what we gotta do. Yes, it's hard out here right now. Yes, things cost more. I get it. I understand 100%. But I don't care if it's an hour that you need to take it to live. You know what I'm saying? Go get some ice cream until you get to that space where you can say, you know what, I got this day reserved for this. Because I believe that we have time for whatever we make time for. So therefore, even in a super hectic schedule, you can schedule in whatever you need. I ain't for that scheduling in, you know, those grown-up activities. But hey, I think for some people, if you got to, I ain't speaking for myself in that sense because I'm not a married woman yet. But I'm saying, I'm just saying, schedule a date night. Even if it's, you know, babe, let's go on a date. It ain't got to be much, but we're going to go enjoy each other for about 2.5 hours on Friday. And that's it. You know what I mean? You have to detach from work. You have to detach from always being in that space of, I gotta handle my business. That business gonna be there. But don't let that business let you look up one day and everything that you love is not there. You know, you look in the mirror one day and realize, wait, when did I start gaining this weight? When did I stop wearing those cute clothes that I have in my closet? When did I stop going to brunch with the girls? You know, when? Before you know it. So, you know, that was my reminder for today. Life is for living. I don't do much, but I need to do more. You know what I mean? And that's not, I need to party every day out the week. I do need to have a date night. Go out and enjoy my man, hold hands, and, you know, besides grabbing your hand going in a gas station or something. No, let's go out, let's look like a nice couple, like we be looking. Put our clothes on and go eat dinner and look in each other's eyes and talk about anything except for work. You know what I mean? We can talk about God. We can talk about our goals and dreams, where we want to be in the next 10 years. As long as we don't attach what we got to do to get there. Let's just dream. You know what I mean? Let's dream together. Let me get with my girls. Like when I went out on my birthday dinner, I was saying the other day, like how I was just so excited that I had more than one girlfriend to hang out with, you know, and I realized today that I probably got a couple more. I just haven't really tapped into them yet. Like this one lady I was doing her hair today. In my mind, I'm thinking like, you know what? Next time I do something, I'm going to invite her. That's the only way I'm going to make friends. I got to turn into that young, fearless Jamaica that said, hi, my name is Jamaica. Would you be my friend? I can never forget that. I was 5 years old, man, asking people to be my friend, but I was everybody's friend on the block because I asked, hey, closed mouth don't get fed. But I do need to, you know, hit that Sunday brunch after church with the girls to laugh and talk about girl things. We all need that balance in life that says, yes, I'm employed. Yes, I work hard, but I also live, love, and laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get caught up doing none of those things, and then you be miserable or mad at the world, but it was your fault. You know what I'm saying? We'll do the most and then blame everybody else except for ourselves for being in that space. You know. The reminder is, at the end of the day, no matter how hard you work, you have to remember to take care of yourself. You have to remember to take care of your family. You have to remember that, yes, we are here on borrowed time. You know what I mean? We don't know the day nor hour. And he wants us to have life and have it more abundantly. So more abundant don't mean work like heck. That means work, live, tell everyone about me. Tell them about the great I am. Go enjoy your life. Be a light in the world. You know, how can we say I need to be a light, but then don't go out nowhere and shine? All we do is go and punch the clock. I can't be her. I thank God for this revelation today. Hello, whoever that is with the orange, what is it called? You know what I'm talking about. I can't see your name because, of course, I'm driving. But welcome. I appreciate you for coming through. I think you've come in peace because you haven't been flown out on Her Meekness Airlines. Welcome to the page if you are new. And if you've been here before, if you're my friend, hey. We just have to remember that everything has a place. You know what I mean? Work is for a reason. Having fun is for a reason. Enjoying your children is for a reason. You know how many children right now are depressed because their mother and father work too much and they thrown in front of the TV. What they call it, latchkey. You know, they come home from work and they know the routine. Put your food in the microwave or set the microwave to this when you put the dinner in. You know, they become little robots before they even need to be. Then they start searching things that you didn't accompany them in searching, and then they become aware of things that you may not have wanted them to be aware of in this time, you know. We don't want the world to raise our children. We don't want the world to set the standards and tell our babies what's okay and what's not. You know, we have to be, we got to be Superwoman, Superman, not working, but to our babies. You know what I mean? We have to instill the things in their life. So if I'm always working and I'm throwing them over to grandmother's house, or like I said, in front of the TV, and I'm asleep because I'm tired from work and I ain't even seeing how they do it in school, we can't get mad when that child's behavior has changed in school and they're calling you in because there's a difference in your child. Their grades are slipping, they're falling asleep in school, or maybe they're acting out, they're fighting with people because we were too tired to hear about the bully at school, or whatever the case may be. We have to remember to stay balanced. Make sure that we are living life and that life is not swallowing us. I hate when I say that. We got to make sure that life is not swallowing us up, okay? That's what we got to do. We have to make sure that we're not being swallowed up by life. And it's so easy. Like, I act like I just worked 100 hours this week, but I promise you, in just this 50 hours and one quick thought, even though I don't do this every week, you know me, I'm 24 to 36 hours max. Most of the time it's like 31. That's usually my average. And I'm good there. But yeah, it let me know today, like, don't start killing yourself trying to get bread. Don't kill yourself trying to get bread. You know, if you don't see what that does to your body, y'all ever shut down when you went to? That is not fun. That's one thing I will say. Listen to my body, and I did. I intentionally wanted to put in this work this week. I intentionally wanted overtime this week. So that was a goal. I set out to do that. So that's one thing. But at any moment, if my body had said, I'm about to crash out, I would have went home. That's one thing I will do. I will listen to my body. I done been in that space where, like, back in the day when I was younger doing hair, and like, you know, when I was younger, 30 years ago, started doing hair, it was like, that's hustle, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't business. We learned business after the hustle, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, it wasn't even, I didn't even think of it really as, I thought it was a career, but I didn't understand the business of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just get that bread, get that paper. I'm working 15, 16 hours a day, and I'm young though. You can do those things or whatever. But I would often crash out. You know, my body would shut down on me. And it's not fun because it's one of them things where you can't do anything else, and then you going to sleep. You can't fight it. You can't stop it. I don't care. Ain't no energy drink gonna stop it. Nothing's gonna stop it. So I try not to get to that space where I'm so tired that that's gonna happen. So when I'm at work, if I start feeling like real sleepy, I'll be like, you know what? I gotta tap out because I got 25 minutes to drive home. I can't be out here and my body shut down on me while I'm sleeping. While I'm driving. For no dollar. Oh no. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me that made me think about the point I was making with us women, when we don't, when we start to let ourselves go and not paying attention to our loved one, when they may say, for myself, that was a point I was going to make there. For myself, like the situation I'm in now, it's like, I see how these people, I see how women get caught up in a sense. Because I haven't, I've been in relationships, but I would say this is the first relationship where I don't have to worry. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about a thing. it's in proper order. He is the head of the house. He takes care of the bills. Yeah, I run the house, but he takes care of the bills. I pay stuff on my own. Like, I might just tap into the light bill and put money in there or whatever, but I'm not asked to. And I will say that thank God to my healing process that I can receive that now, but I see how women get caught up and miss it. Hey, I got you. Oh, heck no, you ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy, talking about I got you, and then come time for this to be, and then we ain't got it. You're not gonna get me. Whew. Man, you gotta know that you know when you know it. You have to allow those things to happen for you. If you got somebody that's good and they telling you, don't worry about it, I got you. That's your cue to get you some rest. That's your cue to give yourself that moment where you can recoup and come back to yourself. You know what I mean? Get your mind right, get your thoughts right, where you're able to time to recharge battery, sister. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point of what I'm saying right now. If you got the help, now how weird is that? If you have the help, you got good support, but you so used to working and getting it on your own. Be the weaker vessel for a change. You know what I'm saying? Like, people take that, a lot of women take that out of context, you know. And I'm saying that from the woman that I don't need no man. I got my own money. I can do. I get that. I can too. But I never will forget that I am the weaker vessel, and I'm the weaker vessel for a reason. That doesn't mean I'm weak. That means I'm delicate. I'm delicate for a reason, because I can't be hard and my man be hard too. I can't be nurturing and masculine. You know what I'm saying? I can't be wearing the breeches and the skirt at the same dang time. I enjoy being the weaker vessel, and that's the space I'm in now. Like, I'm allowed, you know what I'm saying? So if you're allowed, embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace being allowed to be the weaker vessel. Some of us have a good person in our life that, you know, he might not be the leader he's going to be in this moment, but the fact that he's in that position and doing those things, that's a good thing. Trust me, it's a good thing, because if it weren't for my situation, I don't know what I'll be working 50 hours a week, looking crazy, stressed out, whining because I got to keep going to work. Like, man, live. You know what I mean? Go outside and look at a tree. When you work hard, sometimes you never know how beautiful some things are. Like, when I used to DoorDash all the time, when I lived in South Carolina, that was my hustle was my hustle. Man, I was still DoorDash. Like, I was DoorDashing 2 weeks ago. I mean, it's a stream of income. But when I used to DoorDash a lot, man, I'm telling you, I was making like $1,000 a week DoorDashing. So that was my grind. But I had myself set up to where I would get up and leave the house at like 11 p.m., 11:30, somewhere around there. Because, like, where I lived at, it was a corner that, it was a, what's that place called? Rallies, not Rallies, what's the other name for it? You know what I'm talking about. Wendy's, Taco Bell, and CVS, not CVS, yeah, CVS and Walgreens. All those places were open late. So at that time of night, it was booming. So I would get up and get out and go hustle. But when I look back on those times, like, I was putting myself in danger. One night, I had my friend, I had a flat tire at 2 a.m. Yeah. And I was on a dark road. Can you imagine that? Having to call That's all. Having to call a tow truck and wait. Thank God I made it to a gas station, but that was a wake up call for me right there. You are not a superhero. And I didn't have nobody to take care of but myself at that time. Yeah, I enjoy being a weaker vessel. I enjoy that if I don't want to work but 24 hours, I can. It's like, allow yourself to be exactly who God created you to be. He didn't create you to be mighty and strong and wear the breeches and I can do anything a man can do. Yes, we can, but that doesn't make you a man. It doesn't take him out of his position. And you stand, and y'all please don't take this as the wrong. When I say in position, I don't mean like beneath or less than and all those things, but we are created a certain way for a certain reason. You know, women are more delicate, so we're more open and susceptible to a lot of things. You know, even the way we're created, you know, as far as, you know, when we take in things. And we have to remember that, you know, even if I can change my tire, guess what? I'm gonna let my man do it. I ain't gonna be like, I can change a tire on my own. Man, life is for living. Sit back and watch that man change that tire. Listen, I got a handyman. You hear me? Ain't nothing my can't fix. I don't care. Nothing. If I need a wall built, he'll build me a wall. If I need some shelves, if I need a closet, if I need a house, he probably can build it. What inspires me? What inspires me is the goodness of God. And why I say that is because how good is he that he allows me to have a life that I can live freely. You know what I mean? It's up to me to make the right decisions and things, but that inspires me because I get to choose every day of how I want my life to go, you know. And after living so many days of, or so many years of not really understanding that, man, I missed a lot of good things that I could have been dealing with. So what inspires me is the fact that I get it now and I can go out, I can have fun. I get to do women's hair, make them feel good about themselves. You know, the beauty is on the inside. What I do is like put a hat, a nice beautiful hat or scarf on what's already there. So it accentuates her beauty. I enjoy, you know, it inspires me when I turn her chair around and hand her the hand mirror and her mouth opens. Oh my God. That's the stuff that inspires me. Making people feel good and enjoying life. What inspires me? I'm getting ready to be a grandmama. I'm so inspired. What inspires me is my goals. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I just live an inspired life, you know. I do get down. I do get weary sometimes. I'm a 150% human being. I have all those feelings, you know. But I think that now I'm in a space where when I need encouragement, I press play and talk. I come to encourage whoever needs encouragement with me. So as I encourage myself, it inspires me to encourage you, you know. Hey, what better way to talk your way through some things or out of some things than to be able to sit here and just talk it out in a way where it's not a vent. It's just sharing my heart, you know. I'm inspired by, you know, just life. The fact that I said today, the thing is, life is for living. I'm inspired that, man, I get to live in 2025. I'm going to do some more brunches. I want to turn up a little bit, you know. Shoot, 52 just mean you ready. Don't mean you're done. Yeah, I'm ready now. I'm cooked to perfection. If you could participate in one historical event, what would it be? A historical event. I don't know. that's a good question. It's one I've never thought of, because for some reason I live like I don't necessarily think about a lot of history, and it's like I don't know a whole lot, but I don't really think in that time. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking like a lot of things. I'm like, thank God that I didn't have to go through those things. I look at the history of things in that sense. But if I would say, if anything, probably when we had the when we knew we were free. You know what I'm saying? Like, because so many people right now don't even understand their freedom. So to be able to maybe experience that or be a part of it, I wouldn't want to like live through that time, but I would like to be a fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? What if we could go back in those times and be who we are today, you know, with our ideas that we have now? What if we could go back in time and implement some things and become a part of that change? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in that sense, you know. But I can't really pinpoint nothing. I'm gonna think about that, you know, because that was a good one. Thank you for asking. We are the same age? Good. I would want to be there to see the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now that's a tearjerker. You almost made me like, ooh, dang. When you run around like, he's risen. I told y'all he was coming back. Hey, we might see him arise again sometime soon while they playing. That's an awesome thing. Yeah, I could witness that, but I probably would have been like, y'all can't be doing my Jesus like that. Take him down. That's what I said. I can't look at history and think of myself as a part of history and not be the person I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, we about to knuck if you buck for Jesus. Y'all, they trying to hang Jesus. Let's go. Let's get him. That is funny. That's cool. Where you from? Okay, you was in here the other day because I couldn't really read your name. What's that? Hoff? Imagine being there with Thomas and Simon and Peter with Jesus risen again and smiling to you. You know what? I think about that often. He's alive. You know what I mean? He's a risen king. He's here with us. I think about the fact that we can be in his presence. You know what I mean? We do get to experience that if you really think about it. You know, if you tapped in like that, if you are filled with the Holy Spirit, you have those experiences. We may not get to see him in the flesh, but we get to experience in the spirit, and it's a tangible thing. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to have a tangible experience with God. You know, to feel maybe that warmth, the fire. You know, to feel those chills, to know that there was a glory that came. I don't know if you've ever experienced a glory that comes into the room, and it's not that glory, but that glory that comes that makes you bow before the king. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. You can't stand in it. It's heavy. It pushes you down. Now, hey, I can talk about all that type of stuff all day long, experiences, because I asked me a lot of things, and yeah, he was showing me. I want to see an angel. I want to feel the fire of the Holy Ghost. When I tell you, there's absolutely nothing anyone can tell me about God not being real, because I asked him and he showed me whatever I needed. Whatever I asked him, he showed me, you know, to the point where he would show me so easily that when I asked to see an angel, I thought about it, because I was looking at this girl. Before I go, let me tell this real quick. The girls kept saying, I don't even know if he was on here the other night when I said this. Girl kept saying, I wish I could see this 9-foot angel in my room. I wish I could see this 9-foot angel. And I'm all like, this broad crazy. And then I was like, And I seen this other dude. Y'all, I just seen this. Had to be a 10-foot angel in the middle of the road. And I'm like, you know what, God? I want to see an angel. And then I thought about all the times where I asked for something, to experience something, or for him to show me something, and he did it. And I had to backtrack a little bit. I said, when you're ready. When I'm ready, not when you're ready. When I'm ready, allow me to see an angel. Because, like I said, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, if I open my eyes in my room tonight and this 9-foot being is in there looking at me, I'm going to see the king. better be ready for what you ask for, because, you know, when people are like, won't he do it? Yes, he will. He absolutely will. Yeah. The ice was frozen in my straw. Well, guys, I got to go. You know, I would love to sit here and just chat another hour, but I ain't got it. I just uploaded a video. It's a little encouragement. It's not long. Check it out for me. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Nice talking to you too. Thank you. Thank you, V Rose. But yeah, man, go check out that video. I just uploaded it at like 6 o'clock. I think it was pretty cool. I'm blinking a lot, and I don't know why. I think it was because I was actually just filming a video. I watched it back like, why are you blinking so much? I was like, what does this mean? I was like, I don't want nobody to think I'm lying, but it said sometimes when you're concentrating, people will have rapid eye blinks. I was like, okay, because, you know, I'll be watching the body language people. But yeah, here nor there, I pray you guys have an amazing evening, that God gives you sweet, that you remember, that he reminds you, as he reminded me today, that life is for living. Yes, we must work, but we cannot forget to live. Thank you again for coming, and I appreciate you all. Have an amazing night. In the name of Jesus, I love you. Amen.